Good morning, everyone. I can see people started joining, so welcome. I can see some names from yesterday's webinar, so that's perfect. So let's get started. If we haven't met yesterday, my name is Sienna and I work at Issuu as Customer Success Manager. I'm hosting the Issuu Academy for all our European, Asian, African customers. We also have the Issuu Academy available for our customers or customers who would like to get an Issuu account who are in the US. So keep an eye on issuu.com/webinars page and we always list the list of the webinars for the upcoming month. But today we will be covering the topic of how to use Issuu like a pro. So yesterday we talked a bit more about how to get started. Today we will be talking about all of those more advanced features. So let's get started with some housekeeping items. You will all be muted throughout the workshop, but in case you have any questions, please click on the Q&A and type in your question. I look at the questions throughout the workshop and I usually dedicate a couple of minutes for the questions towards the end. Please don't ask the questions in the chat. It's always better for me if you ask in the Q&A because these questions get stored in case there is something I need to follow up via email, something like more related to your own account. I will just send you a follow-up email afterwards. So please use the Q&A. So here's what we are going to cover. Today we will be talking about how to recreate your publication, your Issuu publication, into all of these other formats that we have available in order to share these as links or as GIFs. You can also share it as MP4. So the features that we will be talking about will be articles, GIFs, the MailChimp integration that we have available, QR codes, which is also something that we covered yesterday, social posts, which is the newest feature that we have on Issuu, and I will also cover statistics a bit. So the agenda is as follows. In the first part, I want to, again, talk about all the Issuu sharing options. This is the most important part. So it is not just uploading your PDF on Issuu and getting the link. You can also recreate your publication into full screen. With the full screen reader link, you can embed it on your website and you can also recreate it into all these advanced formats like GIFs, articles, social posts, and also remember that you can use the QR code. When we will be talking about statistics, I'm going to show you what you can see under account level statistics and publication level statistics. And every time you see this green star, we will be talking about paid features. So full screen and embeds are available also on the starter plan. So on starter, premium, and optimum. Premium and optimum have full customization options, and statistics is fully available on the premium and optimum plan. On free basic and on starter, you have some limited window, but I'm going to tell you a bit more about that in a bit. All right, so let's get started with sharing. Those of you who joined yesterday's webinar probably remember this slide. So once you upload your PDF on Issuu, either from your device, from Dropbox, maybe you send it from InDesign directly or from Canva, or you use some of our templates. But once the publication is on Issuu, you should be sharing it. So even though you uploaded it on Issuu and people will be able to find it on Issuu, or in case it is publicly available, we also send the information to Google, so everything gets indexed. You should be also sharing it yourself. So you can either share it as a publication link. This is the one that goes to issuu.com, also with some other suggestions around. And in case you're on the paid plans, I always suggest recreating your publication into full screen reader link. In case you have your own website, remember, you can embed it. And in case you have for example, some printed flyers or leaflets, or in case you are also like publishing a hard copy of your magazine, you can add a QR code on all of these marketing assets, and whoever scans the QR code, they will get the publication on their phone. So let me show you again all of these. So this is the publication link, what it looks like on free basic and starter plan. So there are some ads around, as you can see. If you're on premium or optimum plan, let's wait a sec. The reader is a bit bigger and there are no ads around. So I believe we will get there now. Yeah, so this is just the main difference between the publication link on free basic starter versus premium and optimum. In case you would like to recreate it into full screen with no ads, you should go ahead and create the full screen reader link. In case you're on the starter plan, you can also get the full screen reader link. It's very simple how to get it. You only have a bit less customization options, so that's something to keep in mind, but still you can create this link that everyone who clicks on will get the full screen version afterwards. So this is the full screen reader link, and also remember that you can embed the publication, which basically means that you can take the flipbook and put it on your website. So this is beneficial in case you know you already have some website traffic and you would like to keep the readers there. You can embed the publication in there. It gives it a bit more professional look for the website. So this is embedding, and what I want to focus on mainly today are all these other formats that you can create on Issuu. I would just like to highlight that I'm using the same publication. So I'm using this this catalog this is how it looks as a publication link, how it looks in full screen, how it looks embedded, and how it looks when we create it into all of these other formats. You can find these options if you open the publication setting in the left-hand menu under repurpose. So we have GIFs, we have articles, we have social posts, and you can also create these QR codes. I'm gonna explain what these are on these upcoming slides. So what is the GIF? The GIF is a short looping video that you can recreate from your publication. You can customize the background color, and you can download it either in the GIF format or MP4 format. You cannot send it directly to your social media, for example. You would need to download it. So depending on what is like being supported with that channel that you want to use, you can decide whether you want to download it as a GIF or MP4. So in case you would want to use it, for example, for Instagram or for Facebook, that would be MP4. To upload on these channels. In case you would like to use it for your newsletter, for example, you want to do it like manually to upload it inside of the body of the email, it would be GIF. We also have Issuu MailChimp integration, so you can connect these two accounts and send the GIF directly there. I'm going to show you how that looks like once I'm in the tool. I actually have an example that I can show you of how one customer uses the Issuu GIF for their website, and they do it basically because they want to use it as a teaser. So you can also put it on your website, but it depends on what your website supports. So I cannot tell you if that's MP4 or GIF. You can try it out, but it's also another possibility how to use the Issuu GIF. And also the Issuu GIF is available on all plans. Other than that, we have something that is called articles. This is one of my favorite features, actually. These are basically individual pieces of the publication that you can create. Sometimes we get the question from our publishers, I would like to have the flipbook, but in like a vertical format, so my readers can just scroll, not to flip the pages. So I would say like this is the ideal solution for you to use. And also, as you can see, it is mobile optimized, so it is so much easier to read on mobile screens. The format, how to share it, is a URL link. So once you create an article, you will be able to share it as a shareable link. And you can share it on social media. You can also take the link and, for example, add it inside of your newsletter. You can take the link and put it on your website, so then people will be able to click on it, and then they will get this version. It is visible on your Issuu profile, all of the articles, and it is also visible under the reader on issuu.com on the publication page. So these are articles, and you can create as many as you want from every Single publication, again, this feature is available on all plans. You can even be on free basic plan in order to be able to create these articles. The benefit of the articles is that the reader can always get to the original publication either above or if they finish the article. So it is like at the very end, there's always like the cover page of the publication telling the readers where the story is coming from. We will see it in a minute. On the right side, yes, so we can see it in here. So the reader, it basically works again as a teaser, kind of, and the readers will always be able to get to the original publication to read the entire flip book. Other than that, we also have social posts. So what are these? These are visual assets that you can use mainly for social sharing. The benefit of social posts is that you do not need to go outside of Issuu. You can create these on Issuu and you can download these either as JPEG or PNG. Now you can actually send them directly to Facebook as well. So I would always suggest accompanying the social post with the link to your publication, ideally full screen. So what channels to use it for? Facebook, Instagram. You can also use it for Facebook stories, because you can see on the right side, we also offer this format for Facebook and Instagram stories. You can also add it inside of your newsletter in case you want to have some kind of like visual. You do not need to go and use some other tool. You can create everything on Issuu. So these are social posts, again, available on all plans. The same for QR codes, available on all plans. It is ideal in case you have some print material. You can just put it there. In case your account is on premium or optimum, the publication will open in full screen. In case you're below, then it will open just as the publication. The format to download the QR code is either PNG or SVG, and yeah, we see it being used for various reasons. I've seen it being used, for example, for business cards. So in case you have a portfolio you would like to show people, you can just like put it on the back of your business guide. We've seen this being used at hotels, for example, with guides and maps, so people do not need to take the print material, the print city guide. They can just simply scan a QR code at the reception desk, and then they can get the city guide inside of their phone. So yeah, think about all of these options that we have available and how to use these. Let me also tell you a bit more about statistics. So statistics is a feature available. It is actually available on all plans, but on free basic and starter, you only have access to the past 30 days. On premium and optimum, you have full-time access. You can see how your pages are performing. You can see how all the links are performing, how many times they have been clicked. You can also download the statistics as a CSV file, and you can see the reading devices that your readers are using. So for example, in case you can see a lot of readers are using their mobile phones, sorry, that might be an idea for you to go ahead and start recreating your publication into more articles, and maybe also like sharing articles across all your channels, because then it is so much easier for your readers to read this type of content. And we also give you a roadmap, so you can see where your readers are geographically located. Yeah, so here's the heat map with the readers around the world, and we list top 10 countries below the map. So that's something that you can see fully on premium and optimum. And I would say the main things that we track are the amount of impressions, the amount of reads, average read time as well. The main difference between impressions and reads is that we count impression as an impression the moment when your publication is being served and seen. This can, for example, be a thumbnail. So if somebody is searching for a particular keyword, your publication shows up being ranked on the first page, then it is basically just like being served. So then it will be counted as an impression. it will be counted as an impression if somebody lands on your website where the publication is embedded, but then goes somewhere else within a second, then it would again be counted as an impression. We count it as a read the moment somebody stays for more than 2 seconds reading the publication, or in case they perform some action. So in case they, for example, start flipping through the pages, in case somebody clicks on a link, then we count it as a read. So it would always be that the amount of impressions will be higher compared to the amount of reads. And average read time is something that you get in the format of hours, minutes, and seconds. And I also mentioned that we can track unique links clicks. So we can tell you how many times the link have been clicked, on what page the link is. This can be useful in case you are, for example, having some advertisers, some advertisement inside of your publications, and you want to be able to tell them how many times somebody saw the ad. So that would be the amount of impressions, and how many times somebody clicked on the ad and was sent to that particular website of the advertiser. I also mentioned that you can download statistics as CSV files. So this is what it looks like. And let me live demo everything. So I will be focusing today on the sharing part, actually. So let me show you a couple of examples. You can see a lot of hellos today. So hello again to France, UK, Australia. Good morning, everybody. Again, and let me show you a couple of examples. So let's get started with the GIF and how it can be used in a newsletter. So in this particular case, you can see it here in the URL address that this newsletter has been created with MailChimp. I mentioned that we have Issuu MailChimp integration, so you can basically send the GIF directly inside of your content studio of your MailChimp account. And of course, the rest of it you would need to design yourself, but what you basically get from Issuu is this GIF. It is a good idea always to link it out somewhere. So I believe in this case, if I click here, I will be sent to the publication in full screen. So I can like read it like this. They also have all the table of content links, as you can see in here. So this is how the GIF can look like inside of a newsletter. You decide about the size yourself. And I'm also going to show you another example of the Issuu GIF in the newsletter. I mentioned before that you can customize the background color so it fits nicely with the colors that you normally use inside of your newsletter. And in this particular case, I think they are sending the readers to the publication link in here. The publication link can be useful in case you are creating articles, right? I mentioned that the articles that are created for the publications are listed below the reader. So here they are. I will get to the articles in a second. I still want to show you a couple of more examples of where our customers use GIFs. So this is how the Issuu GIFs look on Instagram. Of course, it looks different if you're using the Instagram app on your phone. This is just the desktop version, but still it is like something that is being used. So it works great as a teaser. I would say here's one more example of the Issuu GIF being used on Facebook. Again, always remember also, so on Facebook and on Instagram, you won't be able to link it somewhere. But for example, on Facebook, you can add the link to your publication inside of the description. And the last thing I wanted to show you is a website of one of our customers and how they use the Issuu GIF just being placed on their website. I mentioned before, the customer uses it as a teaser. So in case you have the feeling that embed might not work, or just a link just a button that will like open the publication in full screen might not work. This is also something that you can test. So this is how to use GIFs. I'm going to show you one publisher and how they use the articles and how they share it on their LinkedIn. So this is Banksha Foundation and an article that they shared on their LinkedIn. If I click in here, it will open the article. So this is how the articles look like on desktop. It is like still a very good reading experience. If I finish the article, if I finish reading, I can always see where is the article coming from, so I can go to the original publication and read it here. So the article is basically, jump back, is basically to be shared as a link. You can do whatever you want to with this link. You can, for example, edit inside of your newsletter. So I actually do have this example of Dream Escape that I'm going to show you. This is the one that I showed you before. And Dream Escape, they are adding the articles inside of their newsletter. So if I go in here and if I click on this particular one, it actually opens the article. So this can be your way to save your time, so you do not need to like recreate this piece of content again, because you already created it for the PDF that you uploaded on Issuu, that you have as a flipbook. Then you recreated it into an article, and now you can use the article, for example, for your website, for example, for your newsletter. You can share it on your social. You can also put it on your website. So this is it. This is again how Dream Escape is using the articles. So one would assume if I click on any of these, it will be another page being opened, and it is actually the article on Issuu that has been like created inside of the publication. Yeah, I would say this is one of the most creative ways of how to use all of the Issuu features. So, for example, for this particular newsletter, 3 features have been used, right? It is the Issuu GIF, it is the full screen, and it is the articles. All right, so now let me show you how to create everything. I'm going to use the publication that we uploaded together yesterday. You remember we added some links, we added some videos. For today, I want just to show you, remember the main sharing options. So the full screen sharing is available here, embedding on website as well. But today I want to show you how to repurpose it. So let's get started with the GIF. So in here, you basically select anything between 2 to 5 spreads of your publication. So you can, by default, a couple of spreads are being selected, so you can deselect them. You can customize the background color in here. And if you like the preview, you can go ahead and you can download it either as MP4 or as a GIF file, depending on what you need. Or you can also export it directly to MailChimp. In case you are using MailChimp for your newsletters, this will save your time a bit. So you can just go ahead, click on export to MailChimp. And now it should be available in my MailChimp Content Studio. Let's see if it's there. All right, I'm not logged in, but it will be available in your MailChimp Content Studio, and then you will be able to simply add it inside of the body of your upcoming newsletter. Again, remember to link it out to the flipbook, either in the full screen format. You can actually also embed the publication on your website and then send people from the GIF to the publication being embedded on your website. That's also possible. That's also something I've seen. So this is how to create GIF, something that can be done within a couple of seconds, as you saw. Let me show you how to create an article. So this is a bit more complex, but once you start playing with articles, you will understand that it is like very simple yet powerful tool. What we have available on Issuu is that we can auto-detect the articles So I actually have some of the articles auto-detected from yesterday, but what I'm going to show you how to create one from scratch. You can always go ahead and edit the auto-detected articles. You know what? I'm going to show you what these look like. So this is an article that has been auto-detected. Let's see what it looks like if I didn't make any changes. So this is it. I think it looks fine. So what you can do is you can either go ahead and publish directly. I would always actually suggest to have a look at everything, if everything is correct, if the paragraphs are in order, in the correct order, or you can also like move everything a bit, the images up and down, the same with paragraphs. Let me just save this one. And as I promised before, let's create one from scratch. So again, we are here under publication settings. You just need to scroll down in here under articles and click on create new article. We will be sent to the article stories editor, but first we need to select the pages where the article is located. So let's say that this is one article that I want to create. What I usually do is I go ahead and I include all the segments, but you can also add the segments one by one, like here. But I'm gonna add all of them. So you can remove some of the things in here. You can also split the paragraph, recreate it into a quote. You can add additional images that are not inside of the flipbook. So let me find something. All right, so let's say I'm going to use these three. This is something that we've actually added just recently. It was something that was like highly requested from our customers. So this is the image that I've just added. I want to move it a bit up. I want to remove some of these. And let's have a look at the preview, what it currently looks like. So I'm going to move this a bit more up. And let's see. Yeah, so this is something that we just created. I pretty much like it. Let's say that I want to remove some of the things in here. And this is it. I'm pretty happy with how everything looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to publish this article. So this is what everyone sees if they open the article on their phone. You can either share it directly to Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, or via your email, or you can also just take this link, go to your LinkedIn, for example, and post it in there, like Bangsha Foundation, that basically whoever opens the link also on their desktop, this is the experience that they get. They will be able to get to the original publication either from here, or if they finish the article, which is here, and then they will be able to read the entire flipbook. So one note is in case you are publishing your content as unlisted, so basically privately, we do not suggest creating articles. This is just because the articles are indexed, and whoever finds the article, they will also be able to get to the publication. So only if you are publishing your content publicly, this can be a useful tool for you to get even more readers for your publication. So this is how to create article, and let me also show you how to create the social posts. So let's use the same publication. In the left-hand menu, we'll go under repurpose, social posts, and we will create one. Let's select the publication. And in here on the right side, you can see like all the spreads. So let's use this one. And like this image. So let's use this in here. you can be playing with the font and color as much as you want. I won't be doing much right now, but yeah, this is basically it. And what you will be able is either to download it as a GIF, sorry, as PNG or as a JPEG. You will also be able to share it directly to Facebook. So this is just a preview, what it looks like. It adds the publication link. So a good idea, I'm not sure how much you can see, yeah, but a good idea would be to send people to the full screen. So in this case, I will just go in here. I will actually remove this background image, just keep it like this in double page layout. I will also remove the logo. I will take this link and I want to send people to the publication in full screen. I don't have the account connected right now, but if you do, you will be able to post it on the page by just like clicking on the post in here. In the preview, you can see what it looks like. Whoever clicks on this link, they will get the publication in the full screen. So basically, again, it works like a teaser. All right, let me jump back, and I can see a lot of questions being asked. How do I get the 30% off premium? So we will be sending a follow-up email that will have the link in there, but in a minute, I'm also going to show you like how to do it. So how to also add the code manually. If there's a Google Analytics plugin for conversion or click-throughs, so unfortunately we don't have that at the moment. When downloading to CSV, okay, there is something, some question about minutes and seconds. All right, so I think what you're referring to is that in the raw file that you can download under statistics, I think it actually also like shows milliseconds, and you would like it to be more clear just in like minutes and seconds format. I actually think that our team will be working on this, so it's like not that tedious for you, but I can also like check and follow up with you. So I have your email address in here, so I will be able to follow up on this. And when are we going to send the presentation and the recording? So it will be sent tomorrow, and the one that we are having today, that will be sent in 2 days. So you will get it to your inbox on Friday, this particular one. But let me also tell you about this discount. So in case you would like to jump on premium annual and you would like to get 30% off on your first year, just click on this add a promo code and type in workshops 30. So that's the code that you need to type in order to get 30% off for your first year. But we will also be adding the link to upgrade with 30% off on your first year inside of that follow-up email that we will be sending. And yeah, so that would be it for today. I will have a look at the questions again, because I can see there's one more popping up right now. So the issue motto is create once, share everywhere. I'm adding this be creative, think about all the formats that we have available, think about all the channels that you are using. Think about the issue ecosystem as a whole. So basically, this is not just about uploading your publication to Issuu and using only the publication link. You can also embed your publication on your website, share your publication in full screen, create a QR code, recreate your publication into smaller articles that are perfect for mobile screens, use the social posts and post about your recent publication on Facebook or anywhere else. Use the GIFs for your newsletter. You can also sell your content. So we haven't discussed that today, but that's also something that is possible with our digital sales tool. And always remember to have a look at statistics, how your content is performing, if there's like something that you should be duplicating for your next issue, if there is something that you see is working, in case there's a high amount of reads of your very first pages, maybe it is a good idea to move some interview on one of the first pages, stuff like that. So let me again have a look at the questions. In case you missed yesterday's webinar, I suggest registering for it. I believe we will be having one in May, so you can join that one. And we also have a lot of webinars and workshops coming up. So keep an eye on issuu.com/webinars page. It is also available in here under webinars. So in here you can see like all of our upcoming webinars that we have until the end of April and in May. And other than that, I would also like to highlight our help center, where you can find all of the important information also about what we covered today, about embedding and articles, social posts, how to add links, full screen sharing, statistics. Let me now jump to the Q&A. All right. I actually cannot see any more questions. Somebody's saying that we use articles, but not the GIFs and social media posts. When shared on social media, we get higher traffic to the articles than to the entire magazine. I think that's wonderful. Yeah, I believe that like most of the people who are on Facebook, they are on Facebook on their phones. So it might be a good idea to be sharing articles. And again, you can create as many articles from one publication as you want. So you are not tied, to one link, to one publication link, like it used to be a couple of years ago. So since we started with articles, I can see that many of our customers are creating articles and sharing articles, and then the readers are then like reading the articles on their phones, and they still have access, if they finish the article, or also in the very beginning, they still have like access to the entire publication. Somebody's asking if it would be possible to display a pop-up with articles, image galleries, or text in the flipbook. So we don't have that. So if you are talking about flipbook, the only thing that is working right is the links that you can add inside, or videos. No pop-ups, unfortunately, and we don't have this in articles either. Somebody's asking if it is possible with the premium version to remove the read more suggestions in the bottom of the live view. So you cannot remove that. Let me jump in here. And what I would always suggest is recreating the publication into full screen if you want to share it. So you are talking about this part, right? About this read more suggestions for you. So it cannot be removed. If you want to avoid it, go ahead and recreate your publication into full screen. So it looks like this. All right, I cannot see any more questions. So thank you. Thank you for joining today. I hope to see most of you at some of our upcoming webinars. There will be a survey at the very end. So in case you would like to let me know about any other topics that you would like us to cover, if this webinar was helpful, please do so. I use this feedback. And in case you would like to review us, please do so on G2, Trustpilot, or Sitejabber. We are always happy to get reviews. So thanks again. I will stay online for a couple of more minutes. I might just answer your questions. Yeah, thank you, and have a great rest of the day. Bye.